Want to. Hello. Hello.
Lawrence Nyangito, advocate. Today I was here in the court, and my client has been has somehow secured justice from the court. And we indeed, our number one, congratulate our courts that we are indeed demonstrating, the courts are demonstrating that justice applies to everyone without any fear. Today the court has issued warrant of arrest against His Excellency the Governor, Machakos County. Therefore the court has confirmed indeed that they are performing their duties without any fear or without any intimidation. For a brief, this is a matter which my client has been fighting for justice. Sorry. I hope fighting for justice after the county government of Machakos, under the instructions of the governor, His Excellency Alfred Mutua, has instructed the destruction of his land in Machakos, and my client was aggrieved by the actions of the county and the governor. As you know very well, the governor is an accounting officer. Therefore, we moved to court. My client moved to court. And sometimes last year, 30th July 2020, that's now 1 year and some few months, His Lordship, Angote Che, Justice Angote, issued judgment in favor of my client and gave some directions, orders directed to the governor to pay my client damages of a sum of 5 million plus cost, and also to ensure that the land, that specific parcel of land, is returned back to the initial position state it was. But from that time, despite many efforts, the governor, in total non-obeying of the court order and defying of the court order, despite us having filed numerous applications, the governor has never complied several times. Till today that we were able to get, my client was able to get some justice from the court, where now we already have a warrant. As you can see with me, there is a warrant of arrest, which is to be effected immediately. And this warrant of arrest is to be enforced, executed with the assistance OCS commanding Machakos police station. And as we talk, the governor is supposed to be arrested anytime now and committed to civil jail for a period of 6 months for failure to comply with the court order. I have to say this, that despite what our country is facing, we are also, as a senior officer of the court, as a senior lawyer, I'm realizing that as much that we have been having issues, people have issues with the national government. The county government itself, despite the Kenyans, despite the promulgation of the 2010 constitution, the governors, most governors in many counties have never been able to comply and accordingly discharge their duties properly and indeed in the spirit of ensuring so that the Kenyans can have confidence that with the devolution that the governors will do their work properly, efficiently, and with a lot of integrity. This is one case here with this Machakos County, and whereby I'm very happy that at least law enforcement of the law has enforced, as it prevailed, and we will properly deal with the governor, Machakos County. The details of the case is ELC petition number 137 of 2018, and my client, they aggrieved. My client is David Gitau Tairu. My client actually is very much stressed and has since the judgment was passed, that the court had indeed confirmed that there was this encroachment of his land, and his rights were infringed. And since then, the governor has never been able to comply with the orders which were issued by the lordship, Angote J. And this is the case. And today we were able to get at least those orders now for the governor to be arrested. Started a bit higher some few years back in Nairobi, and it was transferred to Machakos because you know now that sometimes when we did not have the environmental courts in all stations. Now the matter was brought to Machakos, and several times even before the judgment was procured, the judgment was passed. There was that the county trying to talk to my client that they will comply, that there was no need to proceed the matter, but that was never done. And then basically we were compelled to proceed on with the matter until we were able to secure justice from the High Court, whereby the High Court made orders, many amongst many orders, that the client was to be paid exemplary damages of a sum of 5 million, plus the same land which had been interfered with and then encroached and tampered with, because he's a Kenyan who can reside in any part of anywhere in the country. This is an investor who has invested in Machakos. The hotel Ikuni is the proprietor of Ikuni Hotel, and he had bought that specific land purposely to relocate his hotel to that specific land. But he has never been able to achieve his dreams because of the frustrations he has encountered from the county government, Machakos.
Who has been listening the case? Who was not for it?
The case was being heard in the High Court, the Superior Court, by Your Lordship Angote Che, Justice Angote, who after listening the matter and after the parties presenting the matters on merit before him and hearing the matter and the submissions, made the orders in favor of my client, that indeed the land was encroached. Yes, Angote Che. Then today the matter came to before another court, because this is a purely administrative whereby these matters for notice to show cause, they normally go to the deputy registrars. So the orders which have been issued today, it has been issued by one deputy registrar who is a judicial officer, a magistrate. His name is Honorable Ondiek. He is the one who has issued today's orders for the arrest, immediate arrest of the governor, because when we appeared before the court, even the matter was the other week on 18th August, when they did not turn up. They have been defying the court orders, they did not defy, and the court decided to give them another chance and asked us, the lawyers, Nyangito, appearing for my client, the petitioner, to serve him again. And which professionally we served. We ensured that the governor was served, and also personally, and also their lawyer, that is Musau advocates, was served. And today when they came to court, they didn't have anything much to offer to the court. I mean, it was ridiculous because they were telling the court they need 21 days. They don't, because the notice to show cause is specifically you have to show the court what if are you paying the money or not. Then the court realized they didn't have anything sufficient, anything to offer to the court, and subsequently the court issued the warrant of arrest against the governor.
So from here you are proceeding
To the police station, police station, yes, Machakos. Because we have to execute the warrant, we will give it to them, because already we can see the order, it's directed to the OCS. And as I've indicated, nobody is above the law. Whether he's a governor, he must comply with the law. He must do the right things, because Kenyans are also watching. Kenyans have been seeing, because we have been had issues, people fighting, talking of national government. I think as a senior officer of the court, I'm also realizing that the governors themselves are also not doing the right in the county. In the spirit of devolution, devolution has a lot. In the spirit of ensuring devolution is fully effected, you have to do the right things. Yes.
Where is the land located?
Yeah?
Where is the land located?
The land is just located here for just 5 minutes walk from Machakos town. Yeah. Yes.
Excuse me, sir. What's that other name for Ondiek, the magistrate who has issued the...
It's Honorable C.N. Ondiek. C.N. Ondiek. We sometimes advocate, we don't know the full names of the judicial officers. That's C.N. is a deputy registrar, Honorable C.N. Ondiek. Yes. Yes.
So police,
You have received the order. Yes. And we are going to execute.
so the arrest.
And it will, now we are not going to arrest. In order for the procedure, there are procedures to follow. Yeah. We receive, we confirm from the court. From there, we will take action. Don't worry. But we have received the order.
Is this genuine?
No, we have not confirmed. We will confirm from tomorrow. Yes.
So you first verify.
Exactly. That is the procedure. You must verify. Then it will follow the procedures required. Yes.
Awesome.
Good.
Hello, Mutua. Thank you so much.